Oh Lord, I need to take a break. I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna draw for a bit. I have got. Any of you guys have one of those relatives that's just a straight up retard? I don't know why I'm still on Facebook. I just get aggravated every time I see anything. I guess I'm just a grubby person though. I gotta work on that too. But yeah. All right, so I decided to change the outfit of this guy. Not the outfit, but the stance. I wanted to make him look more stoic and a little more menacing. Because he, according to Diversity in Comics, this guy he was the oldest of the group and kind of like their leader, or not their leader, but their mentor. I think Silkworm is the leader, but he's like the elder. And since this is the costume for back in the day, if you're an elder, it's usually, or if you're the leader, you know, quote unquote leader of the group, the mentor, it's usually because you're cooler, you're older, you're bigger, you're buffer, you have a fucking Camaro or something. He's probably a big dude. He's probably badass. And I decided to make him have a really low plunging neckline. Kind of like the old 80s, early 90s Bret the Hitman Hart wrestling outfit. Where you can almost like see the nipples on each side. And I put his fanny pack in the middle to give him that illusion of the championship belt. Like the sticker, and then goes to thin. And I put him some pouches because why the hell not? But yeah. So I was sitting, I kind of got distracted from this because I had to go to the DMV this morning to renew my license for another couple of years. So I crashed out hard when I got home after I made that first video. And I was thinking about it for a while and I was like, you know what? This is just, you have to go with your gut instinct when you make these drawings. Because a lot of people will have a lot of opinions. But the reason you're an artist and the reason that artists are special and the reason that we get paid to do what we do is because we have ideas that people, we know better. People will come to you with ideas and they think they know what they want, but that isn't really what they want. That's the reason that we are valuable. That's what we bring to the table as artists. We know what you really want. I remember I used to do tattoos in high school and, you know, bootleg illegal tattoos, of course. But people would come to me with the craziest ideas that they wanted some garbage. And you kind of have, you spend a lot of your time talking people out of the things that they think they want. And, you know, you'll sit there and you'll work it out with them. And when you come up with a final plan, they'll say, oh, that's exactly what I wanted, you know. I just didn't know how to express it, which is fine. We just got to make sure that we keep ourselves we give ourselves that credit because we deserve it as creatives. We don't get much, but that we do get. It's gonna be all dark. I don't know. How far do we want it to flare out? Do we want it to come flare from here to there? I would say about halfway it flares. Yeah. Temple. Yeah. That looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Yeah, I like that. That could be good. And I decided I'm just going to go full cheese ball in this thing. It's going to be, well, hold on. that better? I'm gonna go full corny on it, and I'm gonna give him gloves that actually have flames. And how do they support themselves? Are they made of plastic? Who knows? I don't know. Do you know? But that's how they work. No, I imagine them to be like a rigid, hard glove. And we're gonna try to put some like, probably like a plastic piece separating. Well, we could do something like along the lines of circle. We can do this sort of like, we'll make them like gauntlets. Yeah. Yeah. And they'll separate here to give some articulation. Oh, I need a smaller pen for this. Yeah. Like that. Yeah, that's perfect. We don't have to break the mold every time we want to do something. We don't have to be super creative about everything we do. We can just make a simple connector and call it a day. And this kind of keeps with the motif of the wrestling. You know, like this almost looks like a wrestling boot. So that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, I think my next video I'm gonna hop on the next page I'm working on for the comic book, and I'm gonna show you that because that's more in line with what this channel's about. This is just fun stuff that I like to do on the side. Keeps me busy, it keeps me drawing, because you really have to keep in practice for this stuff. If you don't keep in practice, you lose it real fast. You'll get on there and you'll get on the page and you'll flounder for sometimes hours, and then end up being frustrated and just going back. I work in my garage here. This is my impromptu studio is in my garage, and you just end up going back inside, having not done anything if you don't keep in practice. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna make this area. I'm gonna do all the hatching and the detail on the arms, because these are gonna be skin, exposed skin. So is the chest. I'm gonna do all that real rugged. Now he's supposed to be younger than he is in the comic book, but I imagine this guy, I imagine he probably didn't come from the most stable of households, so he probably has a few scabs already. And I want to give him that vein that people have here. Yeah. Shadow this side of the vein. Yeah. This is going to take some. Yeah, this will be good. Like I said, I want him to be big, so I'm going to put those big. These pullouts, they're going to come across the entire length of the muscle. Is that right? Does that look right? No. Should be, yeah, it should be like that. Yeah. That's how it should be. Like I said, I'm not really that great at anatomy, but I'm a consumer of a lot of media. So when I see something and it don't look quite right, there's probably a reason it don't look quite right, so I just make the change. Yeah, that looks better. There we go. Yeah, something along those lines. Yeah. And I'm sorry, I do jump around a lot on my drawing because for me this is fun. So I want to keep doing what's fun because right now I'm kind of done with this. I know I have to go back later and work on it, but I like to jump around to my favorite parts. And right now my favorite part that I'm aching to get to is this little pouch on the fanny pack. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I did grow up in the 90s. Well, yeah, that's, yeah. Yeah, I'm a 90s kid. So I like the pouches. I guess that's because of the comics when I was growing up. No. I don't want to get too hyper detailed with these. This is all going to be black. Because I do want this light to remain sharp and harsh. And I'll put the black here. Yeah, just like that. All right, I'll work on this some more. I'll get back to you guys in a bit. See you later.